know, right?
Even my milk frother on my Breville went the other day. I don't know what's going on. I need to get vinegar to run through there or something. Do you guys drink coffee?
No.
Caffeine.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Honestly, Jen, like oh my gosh, our party phase and drug phase, like I'm so happy we had it.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even want to do drugs nowadays because I don't know what people get into, you know?
Yeah.
Like the only thing I would dabble in is like a bit of mushrooms and like microdose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me grab you guys coasters. Well, you know, I mean, well, you know me, Jess. I didn't drink for
a long time.
9.5 years, not an ounce. And then I drank every now and again for like a year. And then I didn't drink again for 7 years.
Wow.
And then now I'll drink every now and again. I mean, I don't get wasted.
No, but I drink here and there, right? Steph and I, as twins, I find that with our energies, it can switch once in a while. Because sometimes I feel like I'm very masculine, and then if Steph's a little bit more feminine, but it all depends on the seasons of life.
Totally. Yeah. It does, right? Like what you're actually going through. Sometimes even like who you're dating.
Oh, that 100%. Because I said I wanted to find someone who will take me out of my masculinity, and Kara does.
Yes.
And so that's why we've been working really well together. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a baby now. And it's funny. And same with Kara. Sometimes she'll get taken out of her masculinity because of me, but we both play well with each other. So it's neat to see that.
Oh, I love that. Because I'm going through that now with my boyfriend where this is the first guy I've ever been with where I'm taking not my role, but it's amplifying and bringing out my femininity.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like, you know, like it's so different.
Yeah.
It's so nurturing.
It is.
I feel like I'm taking care of myself better.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Because you've been like hyper independent and hyper alpha.
And kind of just like guarded, like I'll fucking do it. I got to get everything done. Nobody's going to help me. So fuck it. Yeah. And now it's just like, oh my God, like somebody wants to help me?
Yeah.
You want to be my ride or die?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I know. I remember we chatted about that, Jen. Me and you were kind of going through the same energies, I guess, because even with Alex now, he's like brought me 100% down to my feminine energy. Yeah. And I feel like I'm just kind of letting him lead for once, you know, because before, I know we've talked about this before. I wouldn't be that type of person that would let a guy lead. I'd like, okay, have to get this done, have to do this, and my to-do list, or this is what you got to do now. But yeah, now I feel like could just take a seat back and just like relax.
Because it's interesting because he is in your business now, literally.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he helps a lot.
Yeah. And it's nice because I don't know him, but he just seems like the kind of guy that's like, hey, like you girls do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm here just to kind of help.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or need something else.
Right. And Steph approves of him, which is always a huge thing because I know in my dating life, Steph did not like a lot of the guys that I dated.
I didn't either.
Right. I know. Oh yeah, we both knew. We both knew. So now that we're with Alex, I'm like, he's the end goal.
I like how she said, now that we're with Alex.
We're like a package deal. Yeah. Like when
when
twins, it's like when you're seeing someone, like I'm 50% of the equation as well.
Yes.
So,
but you dated crazy too.
Oh yeah, I had some few crazies. So you had your fair share. Like, who the hell are you dating?
Right. I know. Yeah, it's funny because again, you get to see your growth through who you're dating.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
You know, because usually people just go like, oh, that person was fucking crazy when I dated them. But then you go, no, I was crazy because the birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
So once you have that realization, then it's like, oh, I realize I literally can't blame anybody for anything because I align to it.
Yeah. I was just going to say, with that being said, I think with Steph and I, when we started our business, we finally were able to align with each other because I think we had so many like outside distractions, whether it was bad influences or just other friends, other people we were dating. Like I just felt like Steph and I were never really truly aligned when we started to do our business, or when we started to do our business, we were truly aligned. But before that, so Steph and I would always just be doing other things.
Yeah.
And then that's why I think with One of a Kind, just, you know,
And
growing
one of a kind
together.
is what the ice cream business
Yes.
is called.
Yeah, one of a kind vegan ice cream. And I think for Steph and I, we feel like we've said this before. We're like, wow, we feel so aligned together, whether it's business, whether it's with our life and partnerships and stuff. So now it feels like it's a nice growing business that we're in this together with.
And isn't it nice because it's different with like there's fucked up families like mine. So where you're like, oh, can I trust that person? But you guys really trust each other, love each other, and are in alignment with each other. I think that's like one of the special qualities about being a twin, you know, that comes together. Like I've always, like I mentioned you guys in a podcast once where I was like, I've always wanted to have a twin, and I really believe that I did have a twin. My mom was pregnant with a twin. I had 2 psychics tell me that the twin died in gestation.
Wow.
Because I always felt like I was missing my other half,
Wow.
like that sacred best friend that's different than any other family member, that's different than any other friend that you can have, you know, in your life. Like, don't you agree? Like how you guys are together all the time.
Yeah. We're same but different. And we have that being on the same page. Like you said, now that we're aligned and on the same page, I feel like she's my little puzzle piece, which is nice. So that's been really great. And when we work on ourselves, I'm not worried about her, she's not worried about me. I feel the business starts to thrive. It starts to reflect back on what we're doing. So that's been really, really cool to see.
I was gonna add on to that. And like Steph was saying, when we work on ourselves, like we really focus on just like what our goals are, not what each other are doing, but it really just shows in our business when we start to grow things and when we start to like plan things together. And it just feels so good to have this partnership because Steph is the only person I really trust. And Alex, of course. Like I couldn't imagine doing business.
It's so deep with her.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Like Steph is like the ride or die type, you know, so we can even, there's been times where we plan something and Alex is always, he's a part of it, you know, here and there, but sometimes he'll say something so way off. Steph and I just look at each other and we're like, no, like it just, you know, we're like, nah, cut it. Like, it was just like even planning the logo or just like
the door shuts.
I know. I know. He's trying to draw like some unicorn stuff in colors, and I'm like, what is this? We're like, yeah, it looks great.
Looks more like a penis.
Yeah, exactly. What is this, Alex? But I was gonna say, it's, you know, his efforts. It's cute. It's honestly really, it's sweet. But with Steph and I, we have like the same brain. We honestly, we think so alike when it comes to our vision.
Oh yeah.
So that's why sometimes with having him on the side, we're just like, that's not quite what we're thinking.
Right. I agree, but disagree because we do think alike, but we can butt heads in the most growing way, and we can. And the thing is, being so close, we trigger each other in the best way possible to really say, okay, this is my way, this is my way. But we've worked so well with each other that we communicate well, and we're like, okay, what are you saying? What am I saying? That nothing but growth opportunities comes out of it. So I love having that side of you because it makes me feel like I'm elevating myself, but we're elevating each other is what I like.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's huge self-realization that you can have in a safe space with you guys and that you can then start projecting onto every relationship. Like I'll always, like it just circles back to what I said about, you know, well, if you think you were somebody crazy, it's because you were crazy. And so once you start realizing that, hey, like when that person is triggering me, it's because there's something in me that needs to be healed at that time. So that's where you're saying the growing trigger kind of thing. Yeah. That's what's so beautiful is that you get the safe space to do that with each other and then start to see that in all your relationships after that. That's when I find like my life started to transform was doing it that way instead of just in one area. Then you're doing it everywhere. Yeah. And then you can't not see yourself. Right. And then you're like, oh my God, I really am my own fucking problem.
Yeah. And you're holding
and
it's
my
hard.
own solution.
Yeah. And your own solution. And it's nobody wants to hold a mirror up to themselves and be like, oh, I'm the problem. So
and you guys literally are holding a mirror up to each other.
It's wild.
You just look at each other. There I am.
Yeah, I know. It's so true. And I like having our relationship because it's the safest thing, but also there's no judgment. And if there is a little bit of that, we just kind of check ourselves in a way and we're like, we're better than this. And then let's talk it through. But there's been some lots of growth moments and growing up without a mom, we didn't know how to soothe ourselves.
Nurture, the femininity was suppressed for both of you. That's why you are really strong in your masculine too. Yeah. You know, because we have to take care of ourselves.
Right? We were in survival mode. So
that's
been a journey for us. But looking back in the reflection, it's like, wow, I wouldn't
change it for anything. Like Steph was mentioning, just growing up, I think Steph and I, we had a lot of learning to do and growing up with our dad. Like our dad is obviously a wonderful human that raised us, but he didn't show us a lot of emotional sides to, like, you know, how do we deal with our feelings, or how do we, you know, grow up as like a teenager, like girls, just, you know, hanging out with our girlfriends was all we knew. Yeah, I think Steph and I we learned a lot on the way, and I just feel so grateful to have Steph, because we're both like so understanding with like our lives now. But even and like we had our party phase. Oh my gosh, we had such a party phase, but that's what helped us grow. Like honestly, I couldn't imagine doing our party phase now or anything like that.
No,
but
that's you guys just get high on your ice cream.
Yeah, I know, right? Pretty much
wasted.
We get high on our own supply.
Exactly.
It's pretty much, that's just what it is. So I feel like now that we're out of that phase and like always wanting to just do something bigger and better, but also like we've always said, our ice cream business is not we don't want to just sell ice cream. We wanted to grow a business that was truly aligned with our values and what we believe in. So obviously cruelty free, and, you know, trying to make the world a better place step by step. Yeah, you know, we're not going to change the world in one day, but that just aligned with us.
You guys genuinely care about animals, because ever since the very first time I met you guys were volunteering at Owl Sanctuary, the Wolf Sanctuary, or like just animal shelters everywhere. Like you guys are amazing.
Yoga and spin classes. We would do fundraisers, and I think like in the beginning, like, when we were kids, every time I saw a bug, and I love all kinds of animals, the ugly, the scaries. Like I have 2 tarantulas at home, I have scorpions, so I love every single being. And we were the kids that were in the pool that would save a bumblebee or save a dragonfly, and so we just have so much empathy towards any sort of being. And that's where that all stems from.
No, I love that. I walk in today, I have chicken on the stove. I was like, oh fuck, San Paulo, burn sage, quick.
But we're not like crazy when we're judging, like, oh my gosh, is there chicken? Or like, you got to eat what you got to eat. Like my partner Kara, when I met her, it's like, hey, I'm plant-based, but I'm not going to tell her what to eat. It's like, you have the choice.
Is she vegetarian now?
She's about 90%.
Is she?
Yeah, she's about 90% because she works at a vegan restaurant. But
at the attic.
Exactly. But I'm not here to police her or tell her what to do. It's like, I'm my own person.
That's what I've always loved about you guys, because you never made me feel uncomfortable. It's like, you do you, and we're doing us.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. I appreciate that too.
Eat what you want, have your own views, and we do too. And that's what Steph was saying. Eat what you want, you have your own views. Like Steph and I are really respectful of other people that want to eat however they want, because we used to eat meat and cheese too. So I mean, I get it. We never want to be those like crazy, angry vegans or judgy, because they are out there.
They are out there.
You know.
And then they give the vegans a bad rap.
And like for us, like we're just like very, very compassionate towards animals, because people will ask us, why did we go vegan? And our number one reason is for the animals. Some people maybe go for their health, maybe for the planet, but for Steph and I, it's always been for the animals. But that's our personal choice.
Where, because you guys have your ice cream in a whole bunch of stores now, and there was a drugstore too that you have it in. Where's
Luke's
that?
Drug Mart.
Luke's Drug Mart.
Yeah, both locations.
That's amazing. And then what stores are you in?
So we are at For Goodness Bake, which is another retail store.
For Goodness Bake?
For Goodness Bake, yeah. They're over by...
Is it just a vegan place?
Yeah, they have like so many vegan stuff, goodies, savory.
Is it in the Southwest?
Sweets.
Northwest?
It's over by Chinook Mall. So it's not too far from here. Yeah, like maybe 5 minutes away.
Oh, what?
And that's where we actually have our ice cream machine, and where we make producer ice cream. We put it on the shelves there, and it's a hidden little gem. Like people come into it and they're like, what is this place? But that's where we produce the ice cream and sell it.
It's from the bakery?
It's from the bakery. Yeah.
That is amazing, you guys.
Yeah. All vegan kitchen and everything too. So
what was the kind of ice cream that I ate at the attic?
That was caramel sea salt drizzled with chocolate.
That was amazing.
And some cookie crumble.
My mouth just started watering.
Like,
you know when you bite into a lemon and you're... That's how I just got from thinking about the ice cream, just salivating.
You know it's so good. We're also at Nan's Noodle House. Both locations we sell our pints. And we're at, what else?
Padmanandi dessert menu.
Padmanandi dessert menu as well. Magpie dessert menu. So some restaurants use our ice cream as well.
What?
Yeah.
That is amazing, you guys.
And then we do collaborations.
We do collaborations throughout the year. So we'll do sometimes like a Valentine's Day collaboration. We'll do sometimes like...
Shut up.
I know. We'll do collaborations with the Attic, or even with the Vegan Street. So just whatever kind of holidays come up, we'll do some sort of fun thing. Like sometimes we'll do like a Father's Day gift box and stuff like that.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
We do, we'll enter ice cream festivals for the non-dairy categories. We did that a couple times. But yeah,
Wow.
it's good.
Holy
Keeps us busy all
shit.
year.
Keeps us busy all year.
Yeah.
We do.
So-
Luke's Rugmark has been very steady with us, but we do really cool. Not just like a scoop of ice cream, but you do like a really cool looking, like kind of at the attic. You have that little puck looking thing, and then chocolate drizzle with cookie crumbles. Like we do like a really neat looking dessert.
Right. So do they the restaurants pre-order from you guys? They do.
Pre-order. Yeah.
I remember when I first met you guys, didn't you guys do some sort of show where it was like an American race thing, or what you guys
We applied for Amazing Race, and we got to a few rounds, and they were coming to Calgary, but they never called us. And there was sort of like, okay, you're on the next call. Don't tell anybody
you guys
yet.
should do that. Is that show still on?
It is. Yeah, we should.
You should apply for that
we
again.
should. Yeah,
Because with your ice cream.
Yeah. Ice cream fitness.
Now
our Legacy Makers documentary.
Yeah.
I bet you any fucking money if you guys applied now. And then you guys can wear your t-shirts and shit like that when you're racing.
Well, we can, and like doing that Legacy Makers episode, that documentary, like that's kind of now like something that we can have out there is like, you know, just kind of showing our life story. And I think
cast members.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of like showing how we grew up and how we built our business and what we stand for and like our relationship together. So that's something that could kind of go a little bit further.
Yeah. No, I mean, great. Cause it's like once you get on that belt, it's important to continue the momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. To keep it going.
Yeah. That was fun doing that though. That was really fun.
And we came back and we did
Dragon's Den too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did, because they were doing auditions in Calgary. And so we flew to Miami. It was March, was it March or April? Yeah, 7th to 9th. And then Dragon's Den was 9 to 10 in Calgary. And we were still on a high from Miami. And we said, let's just go do Dragon's Den again. So that was a bit secondary to us. But we still did it. And the experience was amazing. We didn't get a call back, which is fine.
Okay.
But the experience
So it's an audition thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But the experience, we talked to the producers, we did our pitches and everything. It was like such a cool time. It was fun. And it was like, this is just more experience under our belts. And maybe we'll apply again in a few years. Maybe we won't, but we'll see.
Yeah.
They were really nice too. They loved our ice cream, and they were, it was just tough because this edition was like for the 25th century or something, or 25th century, 25th season.
Season anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary.
okay.
So they did auditions all throughout Canada, like all throughout Canada. So I remember they flew to Calgary, they went to Toronto, they went to Vancouver, they went to all other places. So it's like, you know, you're up against so many other businesses as well. But
We had a fun time.
yeah, we still had a really good time. It was like one of those things where we're like, you know what, we're so glad we did it. They loved our pitch, they loved our ice cream. Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it feels right for us.
Yeah.
We'll apply for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Now, do you bring Alex to that?
I mean, he'd probably come in for the back, like for the financial situations. He probably will. Yeah, because he's really good with numbers.
Because they ask you all the stuff.
they do.
That's why I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's very good with numbers. Like, he's the type of guy that just, you can say something, you're like, oh, it's this and that, this and that. Like, he's just very, very smart with numbers.
I'm like with a calculator. How do I even use the calculator?
I use like hands.
No, me too.
Yeah, so Alex is kind of like our financial guru. That's what we've always said. So and it works. We all have different strengths within the business, and we all put that towards our business, so it works really well with all of us.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up? Like, when did you realize that you're gay? Or do I call you gay? Because I have, the two girlfriends, I have these two girlfriends. I was at their house for dinner the other night. They're married.
Yeah.
They actually were with men before. One had 3 kids, the other one had 2, and then they found each other and came together 5 years ago. I think they got married 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But so they call themselves queer.
Yeah.
But they don't even know. We don't. What the fuck is the difference? Is there even a difference?
I mean, I'm comfortable with whatever. Like,
if I call you gay or queer, it's the same. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Lesbian or whatever, or just queer, gay, lesbian.
Because in my head, because I grew up in the '80s, I'll sometimes say things like without any sort of derogatory comment or context behind it, like, "Oh my God, that's super gay," but not meaning like gay is in like the sexual. You know what I mean?
Oh, no offense.
Okay, good. Well, I know you guys are super chill and stuff like that.
No,
but sometimes people are really funny with. Is it called pronouns?
Yeah, pronouns.
Yeah,
exactly.
that sort of thing. And I'm like, fuck, man, chill the fuck out. Go self-reflect.
I know, right?
You didn't know that. Nobody, like, I can't read your mind or what you wanted.
I was going to say, actually,
you can hold it because I'll give it back to you. But with that whole pronouns thing, I know this is so off topic, but
Yeah.
I remember like talking to someone, but they like to be called them, they. And I remember I was like, oh, hey, like I called her like a she or something. And I can just feel how triggered she was. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, really, I'm not maliciously doing anything. So I know
No.
this is not my fault. And I think this came after COVID because people just sat, I don't know, downstairs in their basement and was like, I'm a them, I'm a they, I'm a this, I'm a that. And then like
Yes.
out comes the seed. And then now they're just like, you identify me as this. But like, how on earth is anyone supposed to remember everyone's pronouns? I think it's kind of
Yes.
faded a bit now, but
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Okay.
what I think. I just like women.
Nice.
Okay, so but when
I like
did-
pussy.
When... That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
She's a straight one.
I like cock.
It like when I hear that, I get weirded out.
Yeah,
I
see,
can't.
and I like both.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. So what does that make me? I don't know.
Yeah,
Fluid,
yeah, yeah,
bisexual.
Yeah,
I don't know.
bisexual,
Something.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right?
I had a bi face. What would happen is like I would like date a woman and then we would break up, shit would go down, whatever. And I was like, I need to go see men again. And then I'd get with a man and it'd be the worst time of my life. And I was like, that's it. And I was like, I gotta go back to women. Like I've just never had a good experience with men. So maybe that's why. But also in my heart, I truly don't feel, I just don't want a dick in me. I just don't. Like, I just don't. I remember like Steph tells me her like interactions with men, and I'm just like, Steph, I feel so sorry for you because the men that you've been with, they just sound like they are like little kids or something. I don't even know because there's a few times when you tell me, I'm just like, what the heck? Where do you meet these men?
But when did you decide you were like that you liked women?
I think it was I don't know, watching a couple movies like Blue Crush or Angelina Jolie when I was like,
Yeah. Were
I
you
like them.
little?
I would say teenager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think
Teenager.
like everyone knew around me, but I didn't know. And like Jess and like all our good girlfriends would always like be hanging out with the boys, and I'd just be like solo, being like, no, don't touch me, anybody or guys. So that's
Yeah.
where I kind of felt like I don't have any attraction to a man, but I'm doing it because my friends and sister have boyfriends, and I thought, okay, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? But knew otherwise. But I would say around 20s, I had my first real relationship with a woman, and then that's when I felt this is what I like. I know I'm supposed to be with a woman, and I want to be with a woman. And so that's how that kind of blossomed into. And then a few relationships later, maybe 5 or 4 long-term ones, I'm like, still going to be with women. But I do feel, I
even
don't know.
after the crazies.
Even after the crazies. Yeah, help me get to where I am. But maybe I didn't grow up with a mom. Maybe I crave that woman side, the femininity of it, or nurturing. So
That's interesting, right? Because I think that it has to be the person all of a sudden that sort of pulls that out of you, where you're like, whoa, like this feels right.
yeah.
This feels like home.
Yeah, and
you
I've
know,
never
safe.
felt that. Yeah, safe. I've never felt safe with a man. I've had some experiences where I think, I don't know, it just, for me, I don't feel any emotional or physicality. I can look at a man and say, oh yeah, they're beautiful. I mean, I'm not a man hater, and I can look at them and say that, but emotionally, there's just, it's not fulfilling for me.
Yeah.
When I'm with a woman, I'm like, this checks off everything.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's why it's super important that when whoever I'm dating, that Steph has to like him, because I know how much she's not a man hater, but I know how much she wants a guy to be good to me. So that's and I guess vice versa too, right? Like and Kara now, like I love Kara, she's awesome, right? So but as we're growing up, and I do remember when Steph was starting to kind of come out of her shell. You were a teenager.
I was just going to ask you how it was for you.
Yeah, I remember, and
Like you knew.
I knew, and I knew Steph didn't tell me right away. But I remember one time Dad would we brought over some friends for dinner or whatever, and then Dad at one time he's like, does Stephanie like girls? And I just burst out laughing. Remember I told you that? And I'm like, Dad, how did you not know? Because you always had like good girlfriends over. You're always hanging out with girls. We went on trips together. It was me and a guy and you and a girl. And so Dad finally clued in. But but it was teenager. Like I would say, I don't know. I don't really know the age, but teenager. Yeah. But I was open to it. I was fine. I'm not surprised because Steph was more like the tomboy twin, and I could totally see. You know, I couldn't picture a guy with you, and not that it's like there's no guys that would be with you, but like I saw you better,
for me.
right? Like I feel like Steph just looked. My sister looked better with a woman. I don't know.
Yes.
She
does look better with a woman.
Yeah, it's funny though because my day job, like I also have a day job Monday to Friday. I'm a territory manager, so it's very
A what?
territory manager.
What's that?
It's into like business to business sales and business development.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's I've been there for about a couple
Okay,
years
more
now.
water.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it.
Just keep talking.
Oh no, I absolutely love it, and it's a very male-dominated industry.
Right.
And for me, it's like sometimes I wear a ring on my left finger because I get hit on so much, and the men, it's like I give off this energy of like, don't talk to me. I'm not interested. But it's almost like they're she's playing hard to get, or they see a pretty girl in the industry because it's just kind of like, oh, I want to talk to her. And it's so funny because the guys I have to talk to, I do have to build a relationship with them.
Yeah.
But I'm at the end of the day, I'm like, I just want your money. I don't want, I'm just trying to build this.
That's how a lot of women feel
business.
about men.
Exactly. and my role is I need to support the business's needs. I need to, like, there's lots of things to sell and then also business develop. So I like that side of it, but it's very male dominant. So I meet a lot of guys and I think they think, oh, this pretty girl, and let's go for lunch. Let's go for dinner. Let's keep talking. But I'm like, wall up. I'm like, yep, okay, yep. But it's like, little do they know, like I'm gay. And I think they think because I'm being friendly to build a relationship, I'm interested or anything.
Isn't that interesting how men will do that?
Yeah.
Like I've had men when I was married and then right afterwards say to me, oh yeah, like the chemistry between us, has always been, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
And it's like, oh, you were flirted with me for it. I'm like, cause I said hi and how are you? And I struck up a conversation. It was nice. Like that's just being nice.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting for me, I think, since I've been divorced to see how men actually are perceiving things incorrectly just because you're being polite and friendly. And yeah, it's nice to get to know people.
Yeah,
but then you're like, oh, I guess I can't really. And I do have to have a bit of a wall up. Because, you can't just be loose with people, vulnerable.
No.
Yeah.
People take that as, oh my gosh, she likes me, or oh my goodness,
It's
and they get in their
weird.
feels and emotion, but it's like, I just want to connect, but nothing more.
I think all I was gonna say was I think some men, maybe they didn't get the attention they need, and so when like a pretty woman gives them attention, they think right away like, oh wow, I got this in the bag, just something like that. So, and I mean, I know not all men can be like that, but most men I feel like can be like, okay, and
That's why I'm gay.
yeah, like,
Is it hard to hit on, like, to find women though? Like, is it like, where do you meet women?
You know what, Jen, I'm the worst person to be asked that because when I was
But you
single,
always have women.
No, I love that you think that. That is amazing. Women friends, but when I was single, it was funny because I would. I work Monday to Friday and then evenings and the weekends with my sister in the ice cream business. Jess was doing ice cream all the time. And then for me, it was just like, I'm never going to meet anybody anywhere because I wear a ring on my finger Monday to Friday. I don't do anything on the weekends. I just work on my business. So how am I going to meet anybody? So
mind you, we go to Vegan Street a lot. That's our favorite place. The ad. Guess who was working there?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But if you want to meet somebody gay, I think you have to go to a gay establishment.
or online apps.
Because
but
then
I'm not
it
into
gives women, because I think it's intimidating for women, like just my own personal experience. Like I think it would be challenging to approach a woman because you don't know if they're gay.
You don't want to get shut down.
But it could just be awkward. You don't want to offend anybody because some people might get their back up. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think if you go into a gay establishment, it's like, oh, there's an understanding here that it's okay to approach.
We're all here to meet. We're all here to like mingle, right?
Yeah.
They're open. I'm open. Let's see where this goes. Curious. Feels safe instead of just out in the wild. And you could.
Out in the wild.
Taking your chances, though. Taking the chances, right?
Yes. And Jess, you've been teaching yoga now forever.
It's been, oh my gosh, like 11 years now?
Yeah.
How long have you been teaching though?
Well, 17 and a half years.
That's, oh my God. Yeah, it's been quite the journey, but it's been 11 years, I think now.
Yeah.
More.
Maybe more, 12. Maybe, about 12 years. That's right. Yeah. So,
and I love this because, and I haven't been to your class for so long. And then when I went, I was like, oh my God, it's, it's just, I love, because I like moving slow. I think after, you probably agree with me, being in the industry for so long, you just start to move slower and more intentional. And your practice is
it's
really
like
thoughtful.
Thanks,
it really is. I just felt really in my body. not rushed, you know?
Yeah, because sometimes with some classes are very rushed, and that's maybe the style of the teacher how it does it. But now for me, I'm like, no, I just want to slow things down because it helps me teach better as well.
Yeah.
And then it's also nice. I was gonna say, like, having our fitness.
Yeah.
It helps, so we don't, like, we're happy to have that with our ice cream because it's like it's a perfect.
Oh yeah, because Steph, do you still teach spin?
Yep, I do. I teach spin classes, so
Okay.
we don't want to look like we own an ice cream business, but
So we're happy to have.
We're happy.
Oh my God.
yeah.
That's
But
funny.
Jess is an amazing yoga instructor, and I've seen her journey from like day one. And she's like, I may be biased, but my favorite instructor. You're next for sure, Jen. You two have grown up with you in your yoga journey, both of you, and that's the style I like and the intention, and I just love it. It's hard to find these days, but that's why you guys are so like unique and rare in your own practices.
So with your recipes for your ice cream, like, do you guys ever add new ones in, or do you guys just, because first off, how many different flavors do you have?
We have 10.
10.
Yeah.
So that's actually a lot.
That's a lot.
It's probably kind of like, I think like Ben and Jerry's and Haagen-Dazs, they keep a certain amount. I don't think they really add, or do they?
No,
I
don't think so.
Because I eat a lot of ice cream.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've never seen, once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? Do you bring in one a year, or just leave it like that?
We play it by ear and by season, and if there's an event. But we have our 10. There's a few, like, they're all great staples. Yeah. But sometimes we'll just have an idea, like Valentine's Day is coming up. Like, hey, let's do a strawberry, cherry, chocolate something. But we do keep some of our solid OG flavors around just year round. But we will add in if we have an inspired idea for an ice cream flavor. Yeah, I think for what Steph was saying with like the OG flavors, we'll have like, so obviously we have your typical vanilla, but it's vanilla cinnamon bun. We have strawberry milkshake, all the chocolates like chocolate brownie fudge, chocolate mint. And then we'll always have like maybe sometimes like a rotating flavor in the summertime. We'll have a few things, but yeah, mostly like our main 10 flavors that we have, which have been quite popular. The flavors are really fun to make.
Yeah.
So we'll just brainstorm together. We'll be in our kitchen, and the kitchen that we have is, like Steph mentioned earlier, it's a full vegan commercial kitchen that we rent from.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice space that we're able to just kind of like play around with things, but also once we get our ingredients down or flavors down, we're able to just be like, okay, this is it. Let's sell it. Here we go. Let's do this. Yeah. And
So you have a sweet tooth and you have a savory tooth.
Yeah.
And that's good for ice cream too, because there's a lot of weird ice creams out there now that you would be like, what?
What
and
is
then
this?
you eat it and it's good.
Quite surprised.
Like ube was something that ube was one of those flavors where ube was have you ever had ube?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Ube is a purple yam from Asia, and it's quite popular now in Calgary. So we made ube ice cream, and everyone
like with a
loves it.
real yam in it.
We use an extract, so an ube extract, which still has like good nutrients in it and flavors. But if you have it, it's one of those subtle flavors where it's not. I don't want to say it's savory, but it's like kind of like a hint of vanilla with and it's a nutty it's a nutty flavor. It's a nutty flavor and a lot, but they have no nuts. Like we have no nuts in our product, and our products are soy free. But that was a really popular one, right? I know. Why didn't we think of bringing ice cream?
And ube is very popular, and it's like the vanilla of in the Asian side.
Yeah. Do you guys do like sugar-free ice cream? I don't like that because it makes my stomach really sick.
Yeah, we haven't, but we do use golden sugar. We do very natural things. Agave syrup. We'll leave the fruits as just a natural sweetener, but mostly our main one is agave syrup.
Yeah. I think we've actually had maybe a couple people ask us to do a sugar-free one, and that's not really our thing. We're like,
I was gonna say, it's like you want it more natural.
Yeah, we're natural, and for us, like, to go out of our way, and like, but also it helps the ice cream, like, depending on how you're making it. It's like a science thing, right? The ice cream has to have enough sugars, it has to have enough fats, enough, milk or cream, which we use coconut milk to make it.
Of that consistency.
Yeah. So I think taking out sugar, I think it would probably ruin the consistency of the ice cream.
The texture. Yeah. So we do a lot of trial and error. We'll do a lot of taste testing. Yeah, this doesn't taste right. Oh yeah, this is good. Pinch of that. Yeah. So, and I think that's where our creative side comes from.
Yeah.
And we can do flavors. We can do like our labeling and stuff like that. It just, it's fun.
Let's have fun with it. Even like our branding's a little unicorn. So
I love your branding.
Yeah.
Like the unicorn horn is so cute.
Yeah.
reminds me of like puffy pen. Like remember the days when you used to do puffy pen on your shirts and stuff? Like it's really fun, innocent.
Yeah, and that's what we want. We want fun. We want innocent. We want taste. We want creativity. We want eye-catching. Yeah, just all the good stuff molded into a pint. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, because ice cream is supposed to be nostalgic. You know, you eat it and you're like, I feel that's like the comfort food, right? It takes you back to being a kid.
In the summertime, at For Goodness Bake, we'll actually have ice cream cones.
So at the For Goodness Bake.
Yeah, at For Goodness Bake. During the summer months, they do ice cream scoops for us. Not during winter. We'll just have our pints, our other items like ice cream pizzas, ice cream cake. But yeah, during summer months, we do the scoops, and it's pretty fun. We always hear about it. Kids tell us about it, and we'll see it on socials. People tag us. It's so cute. It's like makes our heart happy. It's fulfilling. Yeah.
Oh, I love that, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we just wrap up?
This was so fun. Like you talked about me, you, the business, us.
Yeah.
Like I really liked this.
Good.
This felt really good. This felt
I
really
love
nice.
it to be personable.
I feel like,
Yeah.
No, this is great. And you're
It's
like
real.
such a good speaker and like excellent.